You helping? Yes.
Tell Dada. Tell
Birds?
Dada.
What video are we gonna do today, Lucas? We're gonna do a video on when you can kiteboard by yourself. Some of the essential skills to being independent.
Standing on your own. Step one.
Step one. That's right. The first two skills, they kind of go hand in hand, because the first one, being able to launch and land the kite, and in order to launch and land the kite, you need the second skill, which is to fly the kite in the neutral zones. But to practice flying the kite in the neutral zones, you need to know how to launch and land. So for this reason, it's extremely important to have some sort of professional instruction. Let's go through launching a kite. Mr. Lucas, you want to help me launch a kite?
Yay!
Yay! The first thing I'm going to want to do is visualize, before I even hook up to the control bar, I want to visualize where I want to stand, and to do that you want to be perpendicular to the direction of the wind. So if the kite is right here.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to be slightly downwind of this line here. Choo, 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 choo. Ready? Boop. Come with me. I'm gonna hook my safety leash up first. Loop through. Security pin in. Follow me. I do not hold my bar. See how the kite is fluttering? Follow me as I walk into the wind. I want to continue to walk into the wind, which is coming from that direction, until the kite stops fluttering. One hand on the control bar. Stand over there. Come closer. Good. I use one hand on the control bar and I slowly guide the kite up. And I know when to give the thumbs up is when the kite stops fluttering. And I'll continue to walk into the wind as I did, bring it up nice and slow. And now I'm controlling the kite in the neutral zones, which is our second essential skill. So imagine that dome shape. What not to do, but to give you an idea of where the wind window is today. That last thing was on purpose, but if it wasn't on purpose and I wasn't prepared for it, you could easily get dragged into cars, different obstacles, and lose your balance, and big accident can happen. So very important, being able to keep the kite in the neutral zone. So when you can keep the kite in the neutral zone and in a stationary position, you can do things like this. Walk straight upwind. And this will allow you to, well, here at least, we have all shallow water out in here. So I can walk into the water and I can continue to walk upwind, a very safe distance away from the beach. So I would say at least give yourself 5 kite line lengths, so a couple hundred meters away from the beach, to practice, so that in case you do crash or loop the kite, that it's not going to drag you onto the beach, that the kite isn't going to end up on the beach. So this kind of coincides with situational awareness type stuff. That said, third skill to have is being able to water relaunch the kite. So as you're practicing, you're more than likely to crash the kite. You're going to want to be able to know how to get the kite back up off the water. Third critical skill, water relaunches.
Want to win?
Yeah. Cool. Straight downwind. Kite straight downwind. I crashed. Third skill to have is water relaunching. So knowing kite is slightly to my right, I make sure I let go of the control bar, use the outside line. More tension in the beginning. I'm going to use more tension on the line in the beginning to get the kite upright, vertical, or 90 degrees to the water. As it comes out, I'm going to push or extend my hand out. Like so. I'm patiently waiting to get the kite to the edge of the wind window. Not rushing it, taking my time. Once it goes up, I let go, visualize. Voila. Fourth skill, just in case I do end up in deep water, body dragging upwind. I'm going to go to the right, one hand on. Now, I am in shallow water, so that is unnecessary, but 200 meters that way is deep water, and if by some chance I ended up in deep water, I want to know how to get out of the deep water. That's the skill. Standing water starts to go. Fifth skill is a self-rescue. So being able to know your safety, being able to let go. Second safety, which is pushing that away, and then what to do in those sorts of situations. You'll learn all this in a lesson, but at least you'll get the foundation there in a proper kiteboarding lesson to be able to go out, practice safely on your own, have the fundamental skills to control the kite comfortably in the neutral zones, body drag upwind, water relaunches, position yourself in a safe environment, and in case something were to happen, be familiar with your safety and rescue systems. This is Anthony with Kiteboarding St. Petersburg, and take a lesson with us or follow us for more videos.